Welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a tour of southeastern Antarctica. This will be covering the deserts of Roe and the southern jungle regions. We're going to start off here in Freeport, and as you can see behind me, we have the northern desert of Roe, and we have a road here that goes into the desert, and we'll have a wall and a gateway there for Freeport. But we will head along the road here and probably veer off into the coast a little, and we will head over to the oasis of Mar, I think. One of the things I still need to do in the desert is add some custom cactus. I tried making some out of the cactus blocks themselves, but that didn't work. Turns out when you try and stack too many of those besides each other, they just explode, so we're going to have to come up with something else. Probably green stained clay, I think. But if we go off into South Row here and we take a right along the road here, we will get to the oasis of Mar. And here is the oasis just coming into view. We've got the river that flows through South Row, and it creates this little oasis area. And we're going to have a specter tower sitting on top of this hill here. But let's turn south and follow the river to its outlet. I'm thinking about putting some Egyptian-themed ruins around here too. The lost elven city of Takashiz should be beneath the sand here somewhere also. And I think some of the ruins of that should poke out of the sands. Here we are at the end of the river. It empties out into a large delta, and it also coincides and helps create the Innathul swamp, which starts right here, which is what we're going to look at right now. And let's go down lower so we can fly through the swamp itself along the river here. And here we have all the swamp trees. I really like how these swamp trees came out. Of course, I think I may need to add taller ones. And just around the Innathul swamp, we have the frog-like city of Guk. The entrance is going to be just down here somewhere, probably near that hill. And if we'll turn over here a little ways, we should be entering the troll city of, I think it's over here. The troll city of Grob is down here somewhere. Of course, it's hidden by the jungle, and it's mostly built on ruins anyway. Here we are at the southern river delta of the Ferrat. This is where all the meltwaters from the northern regions finally empty out into the oceans and helps create the lush jungle area. And this is a very slow-moving river, so we have all these little islands and sandbars that have formed in it. And let's fly down through the river here, a little bit lower, give you a good view. I think I'm going to modify these trees a little so there's not so many cocoa beans. There's just one too many of those, I think. I think I'll change some of the leaf colors also, so it's a little bit more broken up. I think if we turn this way and go through the jungle along the road here, we should come eventually to the Lost Temple of Kazakhstan. I think it's around here somewhere. I think that's it there. Yep, this flat region. This is all going to be the Lost Temple will be around here. I was thinking about recycling my Egyptian pyramid for this, but that would be better suited for Shra Temple. I think what I want to do with this one is maybe build something new, maybe a Mayan themed. I haven't really experimented with that, but it's always been on my list to do. And in this region, we do have the river that runs off of Lake Wraithtir. That's going to form a waterfall over here. And it is very nearby to Ogok, which is just over here. And here we are at the entrance to Ogok. It's going to be an old ruined city. Of course, the ogres can't build anything nice. And it's going to be sort of a very ancient ruined city. I think I might go with a very ruined Roman theme, probably, for Ogok. And it's going to be a pile of ruins all around here. In this valley, here we have the southern Wraith Mountains coming into view. We'll get a better look at those in the next video. But if we pick up the river again and head back north, we can swing back through the common lands, I think. And here we have more custom trees. You've been seeing a lot of new custom trees. These oak trees were just placed in here this morning, is what I've been working on today. I think I want to mix in some more deciduous trees, maybe some birch and some other trees. But I just wanted to get a very thin layer of them down. There might be more later. Here we have a division in the river where it heads off to the Desert of Ro, which we traveled down previously. That goes off to the Oasis of Mar that we visited. And there's just really too much water that flows into this little bottleneck of an area. So this is should be very fast-moving water with rapids and cataracts and all sorts of things around here. There's going to be a lot of boulders and rocks and things in this area. It's a very hard place to get into and out of. But we do have the other side of the river from the plains of Karana empties out over here. And up there is High Pass. And I think if we hop over the hills here, we will fly back through the common lands, which now have oak trees. So I want to show you those before we close out today. And here we are now entering the western common lands. It looks a lot better with these trees sprinkled around. Then we've got a lake and a little river that goes off over there. And we've got the southern ridge over there that just over that is the northern Desert of Ro that we already looked at. And I think I want to dot some more oak trees along the pathways here. That'd be good. And we're now back at Freeport, so that's going to be all the time we have for today. Join me next time and we will take a tour of southwestern Antarctica and then move on to Fedor.